This article contains spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1059. It's no secret that One Piece has been building up to its epic final war for well over a decade now, and some of its long-forgotten setups are beginning to pay off. One such setup that was mentioned almost a decade ago is the Rocky Port incident. The first mention of this now famous incident may hint at one of One Piece's biggest pirates, Trafalgar D. Law, secretly working for the world government. Little is known about the Rocky Port incident, as its events have never been portrayed on panel, but some key details about said event hint at a long and storied history for one of One Piece's biggest pirate names. Specifically, the Rocky Port incident is said to be an event where the former Rocks pirate member Ichoku was defeated and control of Pirate Island was seized by Blackbeard. Additionally, it's known that Marine Captain Koby played some role in this event and perhaps unwillingly assisted Blackbeard in the ousting of Ichoku. Most notably, however, is the involvement of Trafalgar D. Law, who is said to have been the mastermind of the entire event. In Chapter 700 of One Piece, Trafalgar D. Law is introduced as part of the Worst Generation and as one of the 7 warlords of the sea. These 2 accolades are more than enough to accrue great infamy, but Law is also credited with one last achievement. Over 300 chapters ago, Law was mentioned as the mastermind behind the Rocky Port incident. This detail, which went unnoticed for the better part of a decade, is now a massive point of interest, with the additional information given on the Rocky Port incident itself. Because of Law's former status as a Shichibukai, as well as his general detest for certain kinds of pirates, it has long been theorized that Law could be a double agent, secretly working for the world government under the guise of piracy. Trafalgar D. Law might have been a traitor all along. His status as the mastermind of the Rocky Port incident leaves much information to be inferred about the events that took place. Law, Blackbeard, Koby, and Ichoku are the only people known to have been involved so far. With Koby's appearance at Rocky Port, it can be assumed that the Marines were also involved in this conflict as well. To be considered the mastermind of the entire incident, theoretically, Law would have also been the one responsible for making sure the Marines were present at Pirate Island in order to oust Ichoku. Considering that Ichoku is a former member of the highly feared Rocks pirates, it isn't far-fetched to assume that Law and the world government could have cooperated in order to take out a dangerous pirate. Law's ties to the world government make him extremely suspicious, especially when considering how much work he's been putting into ousting the Yonko as well, and how little interest he's shown in the actual treasure of One Piece thus far. Trafalgar D. Law's association with the world government and the work he's been doing in order to topple various pirate regimes makes him a prime candidate to be a double agent. With the alliance of Kid, Luffy, and Law now going their separate ways, it remains to be seen what Law will find himself doing next, and whether he actually will make a bid for the One Piece, or if his true intentions are much more closely aligned with the world government's.
Let's